Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I'm going to talk to you guys about something very serious. And it's primarily, pertaining to the youth that are out here. Now, my children are grown, save my 7-year-old daughter, and I worry about her all the time. And I don't worry about her from an aspect of, her being okay, just in her daily routine, for her just being all right, going to school. We have a rash of school shootings, a rash of people just targeting children for nothing out in the street. But what's worse is we have children targeting children. And whether or not they know to be responsible for the actions they do towards each other, it's like another world now. Guys, in the description box, I left a link to a story that happened in Prince George County, Washington, D.C. district on Monday. And in this story, 3 kids forced themselves onto a school bus with a gun to shoot another student while he was on the bus on his way coming from school or going to school. It didn't specify. But guys, we have a very serious problem. If you look at the story and look at the gun that boy had, it looked like he had a 40 caliber weapon or a 38 caliber weapon. It looked like a Glock. Violence is running rampant. But when the kids are consumed by that, instead of learning and getting themselves ready for the adult world, we got a serious problem. My thumbnail says the GTA generation. Shout out to the sister that said that in her comment. It stuck with me. That's where we are right now. That's where we are. It's like these children nowadays live like they're in a rap video. Or they live like they're playing Grand Theft Auto. Like it's just cool to pull out a gun and shoot somebody in their face in broad daylight. We got serious problems. 3 students with masks on, like desperados. One dude got a bandana on. Go look at the video in the description box. It's a 3-minute video. They went on there and tried to shoot the kid. Guys, the gun jammed. Put it right to his chest, the shooting. Kids, middle school kids. It says they're students, but I don't know. I mean, you can tell they're little kids though. And the thing is, what would motivate a child to risk throwing his life away? Because everybody knows you go to jail when you do bad shit. What would get in a child's mind to let him know that's the right thing to do and the rest of my life is not worth anything? You know what I think? Just me. This incident and a lot of incidents just like this screams, I don't have no dad. It does. It screams, I don't have no father. And the reason why it screams, I don't have no father is this. When little boys are coming up, there's always somebody in the family, and it's usually a male member that they are terrified of, but it's a fearful respect. Meaning, I'll do something, but if it's too bad, he'll come and handle me. Nowadays, we don't have that. We don't have that. And just seeing this little boy shouldn't be here. They tried to fire the gun several times and the gun jammed. And thank God they had cameras on the bus, guys. He knows who these kids are for them to come on that bus. They didn't change their voice, they're children. For them to be dumb enough to force themselves up on the thing, on the bus, it's dumb enough not to disguise their voices. They couldn't. Who would think at that age to do that? So bad, the situation was so bad, the bus driver took leave, guys. Now they got to find a bus driver. It's like they don't know. And it's like, even if you tell them, they don't care. The Black community lacks male leadership. It does. And this is why you see all of this craziness going around. All my children are not by the same woman. I'm a statistic. I have babies by different women. You understand what I'm saying? But I tried my best to be in their lives when I could. My children know who I am for the most part. They know me. I speak with them, most of them. They're all adult now. They made it. They're all respectable human beings. I'm lucky. A lot of people are not. And I'm not putting this all on women, single mothers, because I'm going to tell you something. For you to go out here and try to assume the man's role with bringing home the bacon, handling the house, problem solving, it's impossible. Impossible. And one of the uphill battle a lot of women face is teenage sons. Because once they get to the point where you can't hurt them when you hit them, and ladies, you know this, they get too big, you see they're strong, or it looks weird, or it feels weird when you want to discipline them by hand or by strap or whatever, you got problems. You're going to have problems. Who's there to keep them in line? Between the age 14 and 16, boys, especially boys, kids, but especially boys, get to the point where it's always a run-in with the father and them, or the male figure in them. I've been through it. Kid get big enough, start wrestling you, pushing you around. They feel as though, hey, you ain't going to do this, you ain't going to do that. Especially when their testosterone is rising, going through puberty. Sometimes you got to give them some act right. A lot of these kids don't get act right. So how can they act right? We're like a headless snake. And this is going to get worse because the kids, these children come forth, the offspring from these children, going to be worse because we always relate to how we was raised. And I turned out all right, meaning alive, while neglecting the next generation. Like I said, us in the Black community, a lot of our shaping and social molding is the music we listen to. Look at the lyrics of today's songs. The women talk nastier than the men. For real, they do. I mean, it's very, very few artists that are out here that really sing and move masses of people with their songs in a positive level. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. Teenage boys. And the reason why I keep staying on teenage boys right now is because these are teenage boys. Middle school, teenage boys. Ladies, a lot of times men, and y'all might not want to admit it, you'll meet a nice guy, he'll see your kids and walk off from you. I've done that. Come over there, meet a nice girl, she seemed nice and everything, you go over the house, dude's looking at you like you fresh meat in prison. Or like, how dare you come in their house and they don't pay their bill. Better not say nothing to them, positive or negative. They'll want to fight you. Because of the frustrations internally within them and the confusion and the storm that's in them that they don't understand how to quell. A lot of ladies are missing out on good opportunities because your children are out of control. Stop telling boys they're the man of the house when they're not doing man stuff. Or they don't even know how it is to be a man because they're not introduced at an early age in how to be a man. And I'm not bashing nobody. This is one of the things that's really tearing us up. Have guys around your kids that want to see them do right and is leading by example in doing right. This is sad that they had the cojones to run and go up on a bus with an adult there, and that gun gives them all the power to where they think they're equal to that grown up there where they ain't got to listen. Guys, we got serious problems. We got serious problems. If we don't fix this, there's going to be more police brutality cases against our youth. It's going to be more of us killing each other and other people. We are at a critical stage for our own existence. And this doesn't need to be one of the priorities. This needs to be the top priority. Because if it was a while ago where people failed us, Tyree Nichols would still be here. Sandra Bland would still be here. George Floyd would still be here. And it's just my opinion. But guys, we got to pull it together. We're only as strong as our weakest link. And we got a lot of weak links out here right now that are coming up behind us. I'm Stock Market Steve. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm not speaking out of hate. I'm speaking out of love. We got to fix this because I wish I could fix it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank God the young man is alive.